There was empires in Africa called Kush, Timbuktu, where every race came to get books. My success to you, even if you wish me the opposite. Sooner or later, we'll all see who the prophet is.
Artists are the producers. The producers have got the biggest names, the one who builds the beats. There ain't no jungle artists as such, like singers or MCs.
It's interesting you say that, because people would look at people like General Levy, Incredible.
But if you know General Levy, like I know General Levy, General Levy are a reggae artist that made a one jungle tune and it bust up the world.
Yes.
That's it.
Yeah. Demolition Man as well.
Demolition Man is the same.
Yeah.
Remember, these are two men I've worked with personally, you understand? As you know.
Yes.
Yeah, now Demolition Man is a reggae artist, same, done a jungle tune, happens to be his biggest tune. Yeah?
Yeah.
But they still do jungle, but I know Demo does bare reggae.
Yeah.
And General Levy does a whole heap of thing, but I don't know if they would call themselves jungle artists.
So there's no jungle artist per se,
Not
unless there's reggae music or reggae artists at this present time.
That's the way I see. Well, who's a jungle artist? If someone can tell me who, there's a jungle artist that is actually an artist that goes up on stage and sings their songs, and I don't know one. The Ragga Twins, they do their thing as well, but they came from reggae.
It's a great point you make, because
they all come from reggae.
Yourself
came from reggae.
Yeah.
Tenafly, God rest his soul, came from reggae.
It's a great.
That's the foundation, isn't it? And
Vergadan come from reggae. Yeah, it's a great point that you make there. In relation to, as you're saying, being savvy on social media, you built up quite a social media presence at this present time in terms of your humour, yeah, because you do have a humorous side. In terms of what's happening socially, yeah, you're very conscious and very aware and very vocal as well in putting your points and your views across at this here present time. How much has that helped in terms of giving you a audience and also
it's a double-edged sword.
Uh-huh.
As a musician, some people just want you to make music and shut your mouth. Me, I don't come from that school and I don't subscribe to that, innit? We are the politicians of the streets. That's how I know it. That's how we come from, innit? So I've got to talk. And I've got people all over the world, and I'll never meet some of them ever in my life. But you know, because you're on my team, they look up to me and listen to me. So I said, you know what? I've got to use these powers I got. So therefore, if I'm talking things and people can resonate with it, then feel free, let's talk, let's debate. If I can open up people's eyes, I will do that. I've lost some people along the way, but maybe I lost you along the way because you wasn't supposed to be with me in the first place. Look when all this racism thing started this year, and you know me, I burned my fire.
What, the George Floyd
yeah, you know I burned my fire on the racism thing, and you know my fan base is white and black. Yes. I don't discriminate. I've got people from all races on my fan base.
That's true.
But when it comes to racism, I don't itch, because before I'm a musician, I'm a black man.
Come on, say it again, my brother.
Before I make any music or anything else, I'm a black man first and foremost.
Okay.
So that's where my standpoint will be.
Yeah, race comes before. Yeah,
and you know I'm gonna talk up that. Yeah, I'm a musician, but I'm gonna talk up certain things. I'm gonna talk. Yeah, and if people's gonna listen, some people's not gonna like it, but I'll just say it, go in it. And
in terms of your, as we were just speaking about, the 2020 music itself, you being a full-time, I want to make this clear, you're a full-time artist, who lives and breathes by this. What would be your advice for any young person coming through? Because you travel the world, you don't just do reggae music, you travel the world doing various different kind of music. Anybody starting a business and trying to make something of this at this point, especially in this day and time where entertainment has taken a massive... You're an artist, because you'd be at a festival now. I'd be lucky to have you here right now.
That's the point I say to you right now. You see that question there? If it was last year, I would answer it. But now, I'll tell anybody, if you're starting up something, don't start it right now. Because we don't know what's the future. We don't know what's going to happen. And like, from what I'm hearing today, Boris has said we're locked down for the next 6 months. And I've just got the text in. It's the next 6 months we're going to be on some measures. So music-wise, they're not opening up no venues. I haven't had a booking since February.
Say that again, Richard?
I have not had a booking, and that's how I make my money. Since February.
Okay.
You understand?
So unless you're...
And I had bare bookings lined up for the whole of summer.
And there's a lot of artists right now in that position.
Boy, every artist. Yeah, this online thing, it can go on, but it's not the same. If you're an artist like me,
You feed off the audience.
Yeah, man. I need people, Bridget. I need them people there. I've done a couple online things. You come away, you leave from there, because all it is online thing. It's just like this. It's just cameras, couple people in the room, yeah, and you're doing your thing. But then when you go away, you see that, boy, 5,000 people might be watching it. That's good still, but it's not the same. I want 5,000 people in front of me. Yeah. Do you understand? And Babylon know what them I do, man. Them know what them I do. Yeah, they're trying to kill man's spirit. Yeah, they're trying to kill our spirit because they know saying music is the last thing we got. And they're trying to kill our spirit,
I'm glad you kind of brought that to the fore, because I said there's a battle going on at this present time for the heart, mind, body and soul of humanity. And let's be real here. A lot of people in everyday life, they work 9 to 5 and they look forward to the little boogie at the weekend, the little rave at the weekend, listening to their Rash Range. If it's not you, yeah, listening to their Storms, listening to whoever they want to be listening to, yeah. And now that's been eliminated. Surely that is going to have not only a massive impact mentally on the crowd, but as an artist, listen to me. There are a lot of artists suffering mental trauma right about now.
Right? What it is, you have to remember, a lot of the artists. Remember, a lot of the artists, and not just here, Jamaica as well. They make when they're doing shows, it's cash in hand. You have to understand that's what they're fighting against as well, you know, the cash in hand mentality as well, you know, bitch. Yeah. You have to understand that they want to know how much artists is really making.
Tax man's looking at shit.
What do you mean? Man like me, I'm a registered musician, innit? Yeah. So I have to do my tax every year, innit? Yeah. Remember, it's cash in hand, you know. So they know man's not. They say man's not declaring everything. So they listen. It's not no joke, especially for artists. It's not no joke.
And as I said, a lot of them.
And not even just the artists. Look at the clubs and the venues. Yeah, and the people that work in clubs and venues.
A lot of people suffering mentally. I heard Andrew Lloyd Webber in The Standard the other day was saying the entertainment industry right now is on its knees.
Of course it's
on its knees. Is that a fair assumption, you'd say?
It's definitely a fair assumption. It's going to get... And like they said, it's not even going to be opening up for another 6 months. That's it. Yeah, it's not only... all form of entertainment. We love football, innit?
Yes.
All right, we support our Premiership club.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're feeling rich and they got money. But what about the lower league clubs?
Yeah, enough of them is going to start going out of business.
Yeah, and not only football, enough other sports. And these are the things that keep people going. Music and sports and them thing there. After you've had a hard week, let me do some sport, let me listen to some music and all them thing there. And they try to take that away from us as well when people can't see it. And it's, yo.
So how do you see after 2020? Because as you know...
Well, how do I see after 2020? I see 2020 as the warm-up. 2021 is the year. So when we was growing up as youth, what did we heard about a thing called 2020 vision, innit?
Yes.
How we hear about something way before it's happening, 2020 vision. Who's the man who coined that phrase? Because I would like to ask him, why did you say that? 2020 vision. Why not 2019 vision? What was so special about 2020? And then boom, look at us in 2020.
And if somebody had said this to you a year ago, that you wouldn't be travelling, you wouldn't be doing artists and that, you would say, "Lakada man there, lakada woman there."
And you know what? I have travelled, you know. Since
you travelled, yeah?
Yeah, I went away a month ago because I wanted to see how the thing set.
Yeah.
So I only went to Spain, and me jump on plane, put on mask and all these things. Now look at places like Ibiza. I went Ibiza.
It's a party. That's the party. You went to Ibiza.
Ibiza's dying. It's dying because the whole country is geared to tourism, innit? Yeah, the whole island is geared to tourism, and it's a ghost town.
And having a party.
It's a ghost town, bruv. It's a ghost town, and I'm like, boy. So I'm saying this is a worldwide thing that's disaffecting, yeah? But we've just lost a whole summer of entertainment.
So tell us a thing now. How does this online thing work? Because I was reading a thing the other day about the streaming and iTunes and and a lot of artists complaining that for the amount of music that you got to sell.
It only works for the man that owns it. Like the man that owns Spotify. It only works for them. It don't work for artists.
Why you say that, Ras?
Because one stream, you get 0.1 pence.
Tods. Yo. I'm Menelin and so are you, Don. 6 protons, 6 electrons, 6 neutrons. Throwing up my black fist, feeling QE Newton. If it ain't group economics, then what's your crew on?
The one product that we own exclusively is music. It's America's second leading export. You mean to tell me that hip hop is a black product, $1 trillion economy, and we don't control no share of that? That's insane. Imagine if we control black music. It's the second largest export from America. If you control that, every community would have what it needs, from hospital to jobs and so on. So we gotta look at how we, going back to our issues of loving everybody else and not loving ourselves enough, why do we create so much and pass it over to people outside the culture? And then when Macklemore and Eminem get album of the year or is considered the best rapper of all time, we get upset. But you're the one who made it comfortable for them to come in and colonize your art form because you said all music matters and not just black music matters. If you notice with cultural products, most cultures, they build a protection around it. You don't see Jewish culture being exploited. You don't see Mexican culture being exploited. You don't see East Indian culture being exploited. The only culture that gets exploited on the globe is black culture because we feel there's something wrong with saying that this is for black folks primarily. You can partake, but we the be-all and end-all.
Cater for blackness is dark and lovely, but this is black-owned in every aspect, you can trust me.
My strength is ancestral, I don't go church. My body's a temple, soul don't die, spirit don't settle. If God is alive, then I must be a vessel.
Make sure you subscribe. Long dessa.
There was empires in Africa called Kush, Timbuktu, where every race came to get books. My success to you, even if you wish me the opposite. Sooner or later we'll all see who the prophet is.